Hey, you haven't updated, but you should get this.
Like, hey, you haven't updated yet.
Maybe there's a
What was
reason
your?
for that.
Yeah.
I always just wait a little bit in case like there's some sort of stupid crash or
Sure.
mostly that people bitch about it.
I just dive right in because I welcome whatever comes next, man. You know,
You embrace change.
Right.
Bob's an agent of change.
I'm gleaming the cube.
I don't think that's a thing.
And we can make it a thing.
Yeah, yeah. I just made it a thing. I mean, I'm on the internet.
From this moment
Therefore,
forward, it's a
Technically,
thing.
anything I say has the possibility of becoming a thing because I'm on the internet.
All right.
Any one of our stupid shows could go viral.
Yeah.
Any one of them,
I think they have to be shorter,
which is why I'm not wearing pants.
but they can't see that.
But they know it's there.
And they'll never
And
be
there's
able to
nothing
see
more
them.
viral than what's in my pants.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not going
fortunately-
viral, it went viral.
Fortunately, he's not wearing those pants, so
But the poor young boy who is.
he's diseased, syphilis-ridden at this very moment,
Poops into a basket now.
and not by choice.
Nope.
Does he have gutter snipe?
He does. Let's kill it.
Fight fire with Arthur.
So
Whose idea was it to take the Orzhov charm?
that was the Demir charm.
But the Orzhov charm.
But the Orzhov charm was
Was
George's
all-
idea.
No, it was not. Son of a bitch. Pretty sure I said take the Demir charm too.
Yeah,
You say lots of things, Bob. We never listen, though.
Yeah, well, you would win more if you did.
That is demonstrably untrue.
Hmm.
We did take a lot of removal this time.
yeah.
Like, what happened? Oh, Bob and I were talking to each other, and John just took the cards. That's what happened.
There was no deliberation.
John was like, removal.
No, you guys had important contributions. It was not going to be an aggro deck, and then George said,
Weren't we going to do that?
"Yep." There was no chance I was going to take the Tithe Drinker, and then Bob said, "Let's take the Tithe Drinker,"
And thus the contributions end.
Yep. And that's the story.
Where do you get that 4/4 bastard?
Yeah.
Seriously. No wonder he's in the finals. How the hell did we get here?
He's asking the same thing
Something
about
we all
us.
wish. I think we must not have enough mountains because game after game, we don't have a red source and have a ton of red cards.
Maybe we should fix that in the next game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If anyone remembers, I can't even say that to the viewers because they're going to be screaming. It won't help us. If any of us remember, oh, there goes all of our creatures, or both of these.
What happened?
Forced to block.
Yeah, forced to block and double strike.
Squid fight.
Nice.
And his guy has trample.
Hmm.
It's really the ideal situation.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah. He got a god draw.
But if we get a mountain,
Yeah. Go on, finish it.
had we drawn a mountain, we could have Augury this creature and just put it into it right there.
Well, either way, it's ending.
And
Hmm.
okay. Not good. So
Where were you last turn?
I'm just a little late on that. Swing away with this. Kill this guy.
Grogger spree.
So I don't think we can get there. I guess if he drew nothing but land, we might.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so we can't actually do this.
Right.
Was there another mana?
No, because we'll die.
Right, if we did the destroy target creature and you
Yeah.
lose life equal to its toughness, we would die.
It's a problem.
What we could do. No, we wouldn't be able to recast it. I could attack with the Rakdos Cackler and then return target creature you control to its owner's hand.
And then use it as a chump blocker. Recast it.
Yes, and recast it and use it as chump blocker. And then I could play the Rixmati Guildmage. Next turn could play the Spike Jester.
Sounds like a plan.
We're not quite getting there with all of that, but
But it's all you got.
Or keeping it interesting.
wait, but if I cast that, I won't be able to recast or cast any of these. I think I have to attack with this anyway. It's just whether or not I bother with those other
Well,
steps.
there's no reason not to. He can't block.
Right. So maybe I put this out, block with him, and then bounce him in response. That would buy me.
A little more time?
Yeah.
Well, we don't need a lot of time. We just need some. And for him to, like, you know, have nothing in his hand.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he's going to kill us. If
Right.
he has any card. Oh, and he did. He had a
Yep.
nice glider to discard. What do we have coming up? No, we didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So maybe, like, one more mountain?
You remembered.
I did.
I applaud that. I'll actually go 2 more mountains. I think we're grossly undersupplied. Trying to think even what he had for cards.
He has
Spam.
some big beasts. No? That was the last game.
Yeah. That guy we should have been citing in the Electrickery because he had that 1/1 tapper that would have been a good thing to
Sure.
kill. He had Armed and Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So downsize would be an interesting answer to Armed and Dangerous. Then again, we have all of our other removal.
Yeah.
I think we just run it back.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Play first. Yes, much better opening hand here. 2 red sources. We actually have all 4 of our colors.
Nice.
Cool. That's a lot of land, though.
Yes. But probably we're going to get in for
A couple.
3 or 6 with that Spike Jester before he does anything. Almost.
Almost. Almost pulled a bob.
And that's how we lost, guys.
Kinky.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are getting in for 6. And now with Runner's Bane there.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
I mean, this is the exact situation where Runner's Bane is good.
Right. Right. The old ball lightning trickaroo.
Ooh, nothing.
Ooh. What on earth did he must have some big bastard in his hand. He's just like, I'll put it out and it'll be game over.
He could Electrickery and just eat our lunch right there, but
Yeah.
But you know, I have to have it.
right.
So now we can spectacle if we need.
Yeah. Oh, and he's going the removal route.
Okay. Still makes me feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in
Yeah. No.
pretty good shape. Six cards in hand. Spectacle to kill a big flyer, Runner's Bane for a small flyer.
Hmm.
So if we gave that guy double strike, he could deal 10.
Yikes.
If it was that armed, if he just armed him, didn't do the dangerous side. But we could Grizzly Spectacle.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But for now, we'll hold it back and see if he's actually going to play something that has flying or reach or. Okay. Yeah.
We got a lot of creatures in this deck, don't we?
Mm,
No.
we're a
no.
little low. I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy now. Since we have no creatures and no defenders. Ooh, good. We took out his second Blaster
Nice.
Genius.
Nice.
So he's milled himself some, and we've milled him now a little bit.
Right.
You're the last fairy I wanted to see.
That's something George has never said before.
I'm hoping no one here has ever said that before.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's a pretty good draw. That's not a
Mm.
bad draw, especially against Runner's Bane, two creatures that can get rid of it on their own.
Mm-hmm. But again, neither one of those fly.
This one does with the pump.
What? What? That's fucking bullshit.
But we do have a lot of removal.
True.
So,
None in our hand right now.
No.
But in theory, we do.
yes. And if we're preventing him from attacking for 4,
Mm-hmm.
it's still kind of a win at this point. So he must have something better to do with the Windrake, because why would he kill the Fairy Imposter?
Hmm.
He has Pit Fight. Yep.
Nice. Well called. Well, this is just ugly.
Yeah. I mean,
He
got
had-
4 packs
Right.
back when we lose here.
Dude just has a good deck, man.
He does.
We haven't lost yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's very true.
Okay, so I could put Runner's Bane on this guy. He would have to activate him to get it to fall off,
Which would mean if he passed his.
but he would still be tapped.
Right.
That's probably worth it. So then we
So can he activate the ability before his upkeep? No, because it's untapped first. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just screwed.
Horse.
Horse.
I'm a horse.
If we absolutely have to draw an Augur Spree.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's whether it's no, I don't want to block. I'll just
It's kind of the ideal creature for blocking the smog elemental, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So if we got Hands of Binding, that could be kind of like a
We have lots of
perfect
things that
draw
could be
for us.
perfect.
That
That's a
guy's
thing.
Good. Our super mythic.
Oh man, I hope they introduce that.
Super mythic.
They're super mythic.
It like fucking cards glow in the dark.
No, it's just like instead of having whatever the symbol is, it's just like a rendered hand flipping you the bird in gold.
Oh, awesome.
What?
Because we have the smog elemental out, which gives him
Yeah.
-1/-1, when he got flying, he only got +1/+1, so the runner's bane didn't fall off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love when things work out unforeseen by both
Oh.
players.
Beautiful. So he's like, I have to kill that smog elemental right now.
And he has one card. He'll probably trigger the Simic Cluestone to draw another card. Unless he has a really good answer. Oh,
Oh.
there we go. So he wins. Because he can make this guy double strike and can get him up to a...
I think he gives it
5.
trample too.
No, this guy, everyone has to block this guy.
That guy runs through and murders
Right.
us.
Oh well.
So he top decked the perfect card to answer our perfect top deck.
Oh man. Well,
Armed and dangerous.
at least we know that we could have beaten him.
Yeah.
Our deck, it wasn't that our deck
Oh, no.
wasn't capable of beating him.
No.
Yeah, so he didn't-
I
yeah.
think he had a better deck though.
Yeah.
I think we were the underdogs in that one, but we did better than we probably should have.
Yeah, we got the pack back.
We did
Yeah.
way better than
Oh.
we probably should have.
Hell
I-
yeah!
I can't believe we won round 1. And
Round 2, I thought was even tougher.
yeah,
Aggressive decks, man.
Yeah.
they can beat superior decks.
Yeah, because they win before they have a chance to fire.
or they get them to 1 and then lose. But
Oh yeah, there was that.
yeah.
Well, okay. The only real
But that's
problem,
that's a fluke.
Yeah.
Right.
the only real problem we had was that our deck did not have any direct damage.
Yeah.
We needed anything, just anything, to do that one final point that we needed to kill him.
Yeah.
Yep. And even then, we ended up winning overall.
Right.
So, yeah, no, it was not a great deck, but I didn't hate watching it play.
No, no.
It was almost always doing something, except for those times where we just sat there and put land out, but that always happens.
I think we should treat ourselves. I think we should go out and get some ice cream, and watch some really disturbing hentai until
Hentai.
hentai
Hentai is the
hentai.
is the emperor in Legend of the Five Rings.
Well, let's watch
That's what I
some
meant.
really disturbing hentai.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so
And
so we're
then-
talking like post revelation of Fu Lang. That was pretty disturbing shit.
You know, after I've revelated my Fulang, I choose to fall right asleep.
I do it in reverse. I fall asleep. And
That's a condition.
Then the food leg just takes care of
Yeah,
itself.
that's medical at that point. You really like get that looked at.
But who wants to admit to it?
Well,
On
yeah.
That's
camera.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's disturbing. But no one can see this. So no one knows who said that.
Right. It was a voice in the crowd.
Yeah, that could have been the cat.
Could have been the baby.
Could have been the baby.
Baby would never say that.
Right, because the baby.
But
No, she just got more class.
it's still anonymous.
The baby has more class. Yes, completely anonymous. Thank you, internet.
Mhm.
Man,
All right, so anything else that we got to do?
that's it.
No, that was
Oh,
more.
LSV's
more than I
on. We should
expected.
smack talk him.
Yo, Biatch, remember that time we smacked you down?
To which
No,
he
I really-
replies, no.
No, I really don't. Who
He
are
goes,
you?
hey, you remember all those times when I won those Pro Tours?
No, I don't either.
Huh.
So I guess we have no recollection of each other.
Why am I talking to you,
Yeah.
stranger?
I just want to like type something completely stupid and then just hashtag it Pro Tour Hoth. I'm still pissed about that.
Yeah.
Dirty asshole.
Although, from everything I've heard, he didn't especially mean it mean.
Right.
It was everyone else
No,
around him that was a jackass.
I don't believe that. I read his blog post.
What does blog post say?
He's just
Bob?
like talking about this barren fucking wasteland.
That is, in fact, what Nebraska looks like to people
But
who
you know
are
what?
from here.
You know what? I don't go to where he works and slap the cock out of his mouth, okay? Alright?
Would you, Bob?
I probably would.
That's what I'm saying.
But I wear latex gloves, you know this. So,
At all times.
yeah.
He's
It's like
going,
95 degrees out.
He was going for that look, like those blue-handed guys in Firefly.
Yep.
But he got the white ones, so it just didn't work.
No, I got the yellow the dishwasher
Yeah,
gloves.
completely different look.
Mhm. Yeah.
A
So,
little too Mr. Clean.
No, honest. Nebraska, if you aren't like used to it, it does. Like especially that time of year, it is a freaking desolate wasteland.
What I think the biggest problem is it was at the Lancaster Event Center,
yeah, which is
Which
in the
is-
middle of nowhere.
out in the middle of nowhere with a gravel parking lot,
Yeah.
and they honestly do show like cattle and
Yeah.
on a
it's-
dirt floor in the room next to where we were.
Oh, that's right. That was going on. And it was the amateur ham radio club in the same room as the cattle.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Everything you said was true.
Come for the ham radio, stay for the cattle.
Yeah.
Stay for the hamburgers. No, I mean, at some point when it's winter, go outside into not in town. Go outside of town and actually look at Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's
I get it.
it's kind of depressing, except that it's not, because it's just what it is.
But you know what? I'm not going to California or whatever and say, oh, what a smog-ridden, drug-infused,
But you would, Bob.
gang-banging, murder capital of the world piece of shit.
Actually, I think
Sewage
Chicago.
town.
I think Chicago's winning right now. At
Really?
the murder capital.
Actually, it's Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Detroit take it back?
Are there
Detroit's.
are there enough people there to be a murder capital?
I think the murderers have won.
Well, yeah, they have. I mean,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it's
No,
a ghost town.
Last I heard, Chicago had taken it.
I've heard Chicago takes it anytime it can get it.
Well, yeah, Chicago needs everything you can get.
It's all that pizza that they eat.
So
All that New York style pizza those fuckers eat.
Those idiots put fucking mustard on their hot dogs.
what do you put on your hot dog?
Ketchup, like every other fucking Midwesterner.
I put mustard on my hot dog.
That's ridiculous.
I just hate that Chicago
Mustard is stupid.
has Chicago style everything. Like,
Yeah, but New York does too.
I know.
Yeah, and like California, like Los Angeles style crack, Los Angeles style sex trafficking, Los Angeles style pedophilia.
Actually, it's odd because as I think about it, like California really doesn't have that.
Doesn't have style.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like they don't seem to have like a. This is something that is like from us.
You mean like Hollywood
Yeah, no, exactly like that because it's all done
Or
in
the inter-
Montreal.
or the entertainment industry in general?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's all in Canada.
No, that's a good argument, man.
They have a like West Coast attitude.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean in terms of food.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, food.
no, I'm trying. No, because we're
That's
discussing.
because it's all Mexican food.
Well, you said it's not all nice. I mean,
Some of it's Korean.
probably Japanese, but yes, I mean, also Korean, I'm sure. But no, my point is though, is you have Chicago style pizza, you have New York style pizza, but I can't think of a San Francisco style pizza or
Right.
or anything from the West, like Seattle even. I'll even go outside of California.
Yeah, Seattle's got
really-
coffee.
They're like just that bankrupt that they've got nothing to contribute that's their own.
This has
Silicon Valley.
This is an insightful
Huh?
conversation.
I mean,
Says Chicago style Silicon Valley.
no, they have like California style technology, aka everything that everyone wants to own.
Yeah, although isn't all that made in China?
Well, it probably is now, but it was
So what you're saying is that
created by someone.
like 20 years ago there was something, and now
Yes.
there's nothing.
Yes.
It's just a giant chunk of land waiting to fall in the ocean. Turn
Yes,
into a
but I
ser-
think we could expand that to America.
Yeah, but oh man,
Although I don't think there's a fault line that will dump the entire country.
that'd be a hell of a fault line.
Yeah.
No. Although I would be completely down with the California archipelago, where it shifts into the ocean and turns into a serious violence.
Hmm.
Because it's been on a like Lifetime disaster movie.
I don't think it has. Maybe
But it should be.
I mean, it is sort of one of the premises in Deadlands.
We'll call it Deep Premise.
Now that we're talking about that, was that the big reveal on Lost at the end that it was just California that fell in the ocean?
No.
No, it was that everyone had died.
Yeah.
Like,
So the big reveal in Lost at the end is that what I said during the third season was correct. It was all bullshit, and they had no clue what they were doing.
right, which
Yes.
also confirmed what everyone had said during the second episode, which is, oh, they're all dead.
Yeah.
And then someone came out and said, nope.
Nope.
No,
They
no.
certainly. You certainly did not guess us 5 seasons early. You did not figure it out, sir. This is. What do you think? This is some Hercule Poirot mystery? This isn't PBS, sir.
And then J.J. Abrams tried to write his way out of a bag
Yep.
for like 6 more episodes and said, well, I can't do it. Passed it off to 2 guys who really tried for years to write themselves out of the bag. And then,
And they basically said,
Okay.
"Fuck it, they're all dead."
So they're all dead.
yes.
So I've seen exactly one episode of Lost.
Was it the last one? Because that's a really bad way to do that.
No. The only
You know, they
episode,
put them in order. You know.
the only episode of Lost I ever saw was the first episode of the second season, which is widely regarded apparently as one of the worst episodes of the show. Period.
Huh. Now I remember what happens.
That is the one. Okay, here. Let me set the scene.
God.
All
What have we
right.
gotten ourselves into?
So, I normally
We
work.
could have just hit done. We just clicked
I
done.
usually worked on Wednesdays at the Comic Roll. I had a class, so I didn't work that week or that day, and so I ended up actually home early enough to see this.
Okay.
Every other episode, I was at work.
Sure.
Okay, fine. So I come home, and my roommate Chris is sitting there with his sort of girlfriend, and they're watching Lost.
Okay.
So I come in, I'm like, so what's on? I'm like, oh, we're watching Lost. It's first episode of the second season. I'm like, okay, I've never seen any of it. And so he presses pause on the DVR. Like, okay, here's what's going on. They've gone out in a boat that they've constructed, like a raft they've constructed. But now they've been attacked by pirates
Mm-hmm.
who have stolen the guy's son. Why did they take his son
It's
on
coming
the
back to me.
Yeah, why did they take his son on the raft in the first place? This seems exceptionally dangerous. Like, well, they just did. Huh. Oh, okay. And then they broke the raft, right? And there's something in the water. Of course there is. In fact, as I think about it, I didn't actually watch it. I walked out at that point. But I heard it. It's the only episode I saw described, I guess.
Was the end of season 1 going into season 2 the time when the hatch or whatever exploded? Or was that
Yes.
like because they'd gone down and found
I think that was the hatch.
Desmond and then
Sure.
Desmond Tutu.
they decided not to
Whoa.
press the sequence or something? I don't know.
Was
if
that the
was-
first season or second season?
I don't know whether it was 1 or 2 when that happened. It might have been 2.
Okay, so the other thing I know is there was the dude who had the buttons that he had to press every once in a while. That was in the basement listening to 50s mood music all the time.
So maybe they had
Yeah,
just
yeah.
found the hatch
And they hadn't opened it.
going into season 2.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
maybe going into season 3 was when the hatch exploded.
Okay.
Richard Hatch exploded.
Whoa.
Did he ever?
So, my question, what was the sequence of buttons they had to press? What did this do?
Okay.
Please
Yeah.
tell me nothing. It was just busy work.
Nope. It actually did something.
I'm just.
If you didn't press the button, right, when the timer went 0, whatever, when the timer went, like, whatever, it was the only thing keeping the giant magnetic pulse wave in check. So if you didn't press it, the containment unit shut down, and then there was a giant magnetic pulse wave that destroyed a bunch of stuff.
Which was their attempt to work their way out of the bag.
Yeah.
That this magnetic pulse was somehow creating time travel or time difference and interference and all of this, so that people weren't able to find the island and the communication got screwed up. And their thought was, no one really knows how magnets work.
Oh, so it's exactly like the Insane Clown Posse.
I say we just give him that one.
No, we have to look it up. I mean, we will have to do it for them.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, we have to look this up. You guys will not believe. what
Okay,
you're
well,
hearing.
let's end this because people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. If it turns out to be something especially riveting, we'll start next episode explaining how Insane Clown Posse
or post
and
a link
magnets.
in the description or something.
We'll probably forget about this, so make a comment if you
I've already
care.
lost interest.